Due to the current situation in which I am editing, I'm going to have to do the mock draft in 3 separate videos, each one being 10 picks. So this would be the picks 11 through picks 21. With the 11th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Jets will be selecting Jedrick Willis, right tackle out of Alabama. I think he's the best player on the board right now. They need a right tackle, so it's a perfect fit. And a perfect player found to look good in that green. It's some pretty good uniforms they have over in New York. The Las Vegas Raiders are up next, and how weird is that to say? I love John Gruden, and John Gruden loves his big men. So for me, this pick is pretty easy as well. The Las Vegas Raiders will be selecting Mekhi Becton, offensive tackle out of Louisville. This one really was easy for me. I mean, just look at the offensive line right now. Powerful men right there. You add another, but one who is fast and probably faster than Josh Jacobs. To be honest, big men, so trust me. That boy Taco Fall had everybody nuts. The Super Bowl losing San Francisco 49ers are up after trading for the 13th overall pick. The Niners are smarter than most people give them credit for, and so at this pick, the San Francisco 49ers are going to select Javon Kinlaw, defensive lineman out of South Carolina. He's disruptive and will be a great rotational player who is capable of picking up many sacks. Think DeForest Buckner. Oh, wait. Isn't it crazy? Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback to ever play the game, is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, throwing balls to Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. I was looking at that team, and it's actually hella good, but they need a right tackle. So with that being said, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are selecting Isaiah Wilson, right tackle out of Georgia. At 14, Isaiah Wilson might be a reach. However, with it being the best tackle available, it only fills a need. But that man is 6'7", and he weighs 340 pounds, and he will be able to prevent players such as Byron Barnes and Cameron Jordan from tackling Tom Brady. Tom Brady is going to have a crazy season, but he needs time to throw the ball. Give him some time, and well, imagine. The Denver Broncos at 15 is kind of fun as well. I could see them pairing up a wide receiver to go with Courtland Sutton, but with the addition of Melvin Gordon, I think that offense is already pretty good. So why not go defense? This might be my favorite pick of the whole draft. At pick 15, the Denver Broncos select Grant Delpit, safety out of LSU. Look, this team is scary. You add another 6'3" safety to pair with Justin Simmons, who is 6'2", and you have the no-fly zone because teams will not be able to throw the ball deep on you. And it's hard enough to do that in Denver. If Von Miller sacks you one time, you finally have to punt that ball. Let's just be honest. The Atlanta Falcons are left with a lot of great players left on the board. I'm looking at the team, and it's actually pretty good. So I think the move here would be to add to their strengths. The Falcons were able to pick up Todd Gurley in free agency. And can you imagine if they can pick up the best wide receiver rookie in this draft? So with the 16th overall pick, the Atlanta Falcons select CeeDee Lamb, wide receiver out of Alabama. CeeDee Lamb is a threat in all levels of the field. He is smooth on his feet, and he possesses elite body control. Pair him up with Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones, and well, the Falcons turn back the clock and go back to their old ways and dominate teams offensively. The Dallas Cowboys actually have the opportunity to be the winners of the draft. The team is so good and so deep that they can take the best player on the board. And so with the 17th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Dallas Cowboys select Jerry Jeudy, wide receiver out of Alabama. Back-to-back Alabama wide receivers. Jerry Jeudy, Jerry Jones. Coincidence? I think not. Wide receiver out of Alabama. Oh, wait, Amari Cooper? Coincidence? I think not. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is you're keeping your quarterback hungry by giving him stud wide receivers, 2 of them being from Alabama. His outside weapons are from Alabama. That's nuts. With the Miami Dolphins' second first-round pick, I believe the best player to take would be a player Tua has played with. With that being said, Miami Dolphins will be picking up Xavier McKinney, strong safety out of Alabama. Xavier would bring good tackling and even better awareness. He is physically and mentally gifted. He would complete a defensive backfield which would consist of Byron Jones, free agent acquisition, Xavier Howard, Xavier McKinney, and Eric Rowe. Would and could compete with my very own Los Angeles Chargers secondary. Imagine having two Bama players on your same team because of an NFL draft. Nuts. Hey, Mike Mayock did say that he wanted speed in this NFL draft. He was able to pick up the fastest offensive lineman on the board and now has an opportunity to pick up the fastest wide receiver. The Las Vegas Raiders will be selecting Henry Ruggs, wide receiver out of Alabama. That's back-to-back Alabama boys. He can take Derek Carr's short routes and take them long. And fans in Vegas will love him for his toughness and for his discipline. He's a great kid, and pairing him with Tyrell Williams and Darren Waller is pretty scary. BAma BAma BAma. Nuts. The Jacksonville Jaguars were able to pick up a cornerback with their very first pick, and they were able to fill their biggest hole. This pick was harder than I originally thought it would be. They could take Justin Herbert, but I actually really like Gardner Minshew. So with that being said, I think the 20th pick would be Justin Jefferson, wide receiver out of LSU. Pair him with DJ Chalk and oh my goodness, skinny boys who are tall. That's the move. Find to be mossing people. Minshew got that deep ball too, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Can we take a second? This Philadelphia Eagles team is nuts. They loaded. Seriously, if you can look at this team's defensive setup, that's nuts. So with this pick, I'm going to do something that I haven't really seen a lot of people do. And that is to select Josh Jones, left tackle out of Houston. He has potential to turn into a great left tackle, yet needs a few years to learn and to adapt. Allow Andrew Dillard to do the teaching. Realistically, I could see Josh Jones having a career similar to Jason Peters. And the Eagles would love to have a younger and more athletic Jason Peters on their team. This section of the mock draft was kind of nuts, to be honest with you. I mean, we had a thing where it was 5 straight picks, and 4 of them were wide receivers. 3 of them were Alabama boys. It's been fun, but it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and Chino got to get some sleep. So I'm going to head out for this one. Peace and love. Love and peace. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Chino's a mad magician.